Imagine it's the summer of 1863. The American Civil War has been raging for 2 long years. The Confederate Army, led by the brilliant General Robert E. Lee, seems almost invincible. Fresh off a stunning victory at Chancellorsville, Lee decides to take a massive gamble, invade the North. His goal, to crush the Union Army on its own turf, force a peace treaty, and secure Southern independence once and for all. This bold move leads both armies to a small, quiet town in Pennsylvania called Gettysburg. What happens next over 3 scorching hot days in July will change the course of American history forever. On Huli, Unosin, the fighting erupts almost by accident when Confederate troops searching for supplies, especially shoes, run into Union cavalry. The clash quickly escalates. Throughout the day, more and more soldiers pour into the area. Initially, the Confederates pushed the Union forces back through the town, forcing them to regroup on a series of hills and ridges to the south, like Culp's Hill and Cemetery Ridge. As night falls, the Union Army, now under the command of General George Meade, has formed a strong, fishhook-shaped defensive line. They know the high ground gives them a crucial advantage. The second day, Wuli dos Enade sees some of the most ferocious fighting of the entire war. Lee orders attacks on both flanks of the Union line. On the Union left, a desperate and bloody struggle takes place for a rocky hill called Little Round Top. A college professor from Maine, Colonel Joshua Chamberlain, and his 20th Maine Regiment are ordered to hold the line at all costs. After repelling wave after wave of attacks, they run out of ammunition. In a moment of sheer audacity, Chamberlain orders a bayonet charge downhill, shocking the exhausted Confederates and saving the Union flank. The fighting is just as intense on the other end of the line at Culp's Hill and Cemetery Hill, but by the end of the day, the Union line, though battered, holds firm. Then comes July 3rd, the final, decisive day. Lee, still convinced he can break the Union center, plans a massive frontal assault on Cemetery Ridge. This legendary attack is known as Pickett's Charge. Around 12,500 Confederate soldiers march across a mile of open field, straight into the heart of the Union defense. It's a breathtakingly brave, but ultimately suicidal mission. They face a storm of cannon and rifle fire. Only a handful of men ever reach the Union line, and they are quickly captured or killed. The charge is a catastrophic failure. Lee has lost. The Battle of Gettysburg was over. With over 50,000 casualties, it was the bloodiest battle of the Civil War. Lee's army was shattered, and they began a long, painful retreat back to Virginia. They would never again have the strength to launch a major invasion of the North. The tide had turned. Just 4 months later, President Abraham Lincoln would visit the battlefield to dedicate a national cemetery. Delivering his immortal Gettysburg address, he reminded a grieving nation that the soldiers who died there had not died in vain, but for a new birth of freedom. Thank you for watching. If you found this piece of history fascinating, please like this video and subscribe for more.